Okay, let's do this thing. You guys know how and then lastly, to finish off, okay, I should probably just get it out. Alright, so now I'm going to be concealer that is brighter where it may drip. I have to fix this Morphe brush. Like, I'm like real hot. Like, it's 100 degrees in this room. Maybelline, not Maybelline. Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome back to, no, I'm not going to say that. My name is, I fill in, and let me tell you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're doing a natural makeup tutorial, and let me tell you, ooh girl, was this a challenge, because I sit down to do natural looks more than you would think, and I just end up doing a full face of makeup. It is so easy for me to get carried away, so I really wanted to challenge myself in today's video to keep this look as natural and as minimalistic as I could. This makeup look is super easy. You can get it done in 5 minutes. I could probably do it in less than 5 minutes if I had to. This is like your bare minimum natural makeup look. So before we get into today's video, if this is your first time here and you aren't already subscribed to my channel, feel free to click that subscribe button down below. Give this video a thumbs up, and without further ado, let's jump into today's video. Right, ladies and gents, I've literally just woken up. If you can't tell, I kind of look like a 12-year-old boy, but today I'm really challenging myself to stay with a natural makeup tutorial. You guys know how much I love glamming up. I don't really know if that's a term. It is now. You guys know how much I love getting glam and doing a full face and just really kind of going all out. However, I was looking back at the videos on my channel and I noticed I don't really have any natural makeup tutorials, because whenever I sit down to film a natural tutorial, one thing leads to another and I end up with a full face. So I'm going to be doing your bare minimum natural makeup tutorial today. So personally, when I'm going for more of a natural makeup look, I really like to focus on brows, lashes, and skin. So I want to fill in my brows so that they frame my face a little bit better. I want to enhance my lashes, and I want to make sure that I'm warming and bronzing up my skin so that I feel a little bit more alive and awake and just ready to go. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do today is prime my face, which is not something that I do on a day-to-day basis. Okay, I will prime when I am doing a full face. However, when I'm doing natural makeup looks like this, I don't really go in with any kind of heavy primer or anything like that. So just for the purpose of today's video, I'm going to be using my Smashbox Photo Finish So Chill Coconut Primer Water today, and I'm just going to spray some of this all over my face just to prep my skin for any face products we're going to be putting on over top. I really want to try out the Morphe setting spray and like primer spray that they have. If you guys have it, let me know how you like it. I like the idea that it is a continuous mist, so you're not kind of like missing your face. You guys know how sprays work. Anyways, I guess I'll start with skin today. Might as well. Normally, when I am doing a natural makeup look, I really don't put a lot of products on my skin. I'll normally go for concealer, a powder to set, and then some bronzer. Keep it to the bare minimum, keep it as natural as possible, but I still want to feel like I'm getting enough coverage and things like that where I feel like I'm put together and ready to be out and seen. I love brightening up my under eye, so usually I'll go in with some Tarte Shape Tape just under my eyes here because this is lighter, so it will highlight my eyes, whereas if I went in with something like my L'Oreal Pro Glow Concealer, this isn't as bright, so it will conceal my under eye, but it won't add any brightness and it won't make me look more awake. It'll just act as a concealer. So I'm going to be going in with a little bit of my Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm just going to put this right where I need it. So really today, that's just going to be right under the eyes here, and then I do have a spot here and a spot here. But instead of going in with a concealer that is brighter, where it may bring attention to those areas, I will conceal any blemishes or marks with a darker concealer. So I'm literally just putting this Tarte Shape Tape right underneath my eyes. I'm not going to be doing the big triangle or anything like that. Less is more, so I'm just going to dot like that. Today we're just doing a chill sit down video. Got my hair up, got a t-shirt on, I'm living, I'm comfortable. So now I'm going to be picking up my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Concealer. I have mine in the lightest shade. So with this product, I'm just going to put this over my blemish marks right here. So I have one here, and then around the corners of my nose, I have a little bit of redness, and right in the center of my brow, I have a little bit of redness. So that is the only places I'm going to be putting this concealer because I want my skin to look as natural as possible. So I'm just going to go in and put a little bit there, a little bit here, here, and here. And then once again, just blending that out with the same brush I used to blend in my concealer under my eye. So you can see that my skin is now concealed. It still looks natural. You can still see some of the redness and just imperfections on my face shining through. Still see some of the redness and just imperfections on my face, which is what keeps it natural, but I did go in and conceal my under eye to make myself look a little bit more bright and awake, and then just those blemishes just to keep with the more perfect skin. So now we're gonna go in and set this. So I'm just gonna be putting a very, very light amount of my RCMA No Color Powder. I'm gonna be putting this strictly where we put that concealer, just under the eyes there with a very little amount. I'm not gonna be baking or anything like that. And then I'm just going to very lightly tap some powder all over the rest of my face just to even out my skin tone, but not to add any coverage or anything like that. It's still gonna look natural. So I'm just tapping this right under the eye here. Alright, and then I'm just going to take a little bit of my BareMinerals BarePro powder and I'm going to set the rest of my face with this. I am using a lighter powder brush, so it's not too dense to where it's going to pack on a whole lot of product and build a lot of coverage. This is just going to put a light wash of this powder all over my face. This will also help to keep my T-zone matte because I do get oily in this area, especially in summer. So you can see coverage-wise that really didn't do too much, but it just went over, provided my face with some matteness. It mattified my face and it just evened everything out a little bit. So now we're gonna move on to bronzer, and I will be using my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer today. I'm choosing this bronzer because it is closer to my skin tone right now, so it's gonna look natural. It has a nice warm tone to it and it doesn't have any shimmer or anything like that in it, so it's just a nice matte natural bronzer. So I'm just going to work this onto the perimeters of my face. I'm not gonna go in and do any kind of contouring or anything like that. I'm just going to do a general bronzing. So just putting this on the cheekbones right here, down my jaw, and on my forehead. And then also whenever I get tan, the tip of my nose always gets a little bit tan, so I like to run some of this on the tip of my nose. And then I'm just going to pinch my brush together a little bit and go through the socket of my eye to the temple just to reincorporate these shades into this eye area, just like so. So you look super natural. So now that we have the skin done, you can go on and add highlighter. However, because I am keeping this as natural as I can, I'm not going to go in and add any kind of shimmery highlighter or anything like that on my face. What I'm going to do next is go in and fill in my brows. However, whenever I do my brows, I get pretty carried away. So I'm going to really focus today on keeping the brows nice and light and just adding some shape to my brows and filling it in where it really needs it, not the whole entire brow. So today I'm using my Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit. This pencil is great because it has a really nice fine tip. If you can see, mine's like almost gone. But it has a really nice fine tip to it, so you're able to go in and detail your brows. So all I really did was go in and just add some shape to my brow here, and then I'm just going to go in and slightly feather in some hairs right in the beginning here. Still making my brow look a little bit natural, so not completely going in and doing the full Instagram brow. Alright, so now I'm going to be picking up my Gimme Brow by Benefit, which is just a tinted brow gel, and I'm just going to run this through my brows to add a little bit more pigmentation and color to them, but also to set them. So sometimes I just like to wiggle this back and forth between the brow hairs to get some product on there, and then I just comb them and brush them into place. I'm just going to go in with my BH Cosmetics Flawless Brow Highlighter, and I'm going to be using the matte side today just to highlight and clean up the under part of my brow. And then I just work that right up to my brow. Alright, so next I'm going to go in with some eyeliner, and I'm just going to use this to tightline my upper waterline. This is just going to help to make my lashes appear more full and a bit longer because it is filling in that space in between your lashes and your eye, so this really does make a big difference. So I am going to go in and curl my lashes just to lift them up a bit more. I did a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago, get a lash lift, which I have to say it has made the biggest difference in my makeup, my eyelashes, and just my overall appearance in general, because I have such stick straight lashes, so having those lashes sit more of a high profile rather than straightforward just makes all of the difference. We're going to be going in with some mascara, and I'm going to be using my Bad Gal Bang mascara by Benefit. Alright, so then I'm just going to put on a couple coats of this just to give the eyes some definition. Alright, so then I'm just going to go in with a spoolie. This one is just for my brow pencil. And I'm just going to go over where those flecks of mascara got onto my eyelid, because this just takes it off very easily and very quickly. To finish off the lips, I'm going to be going in with my YSL Tint-in-Oil. This is perfect for a natural makeup look just because it's going to add some shine to your lips, and it also is a stain, so it's going to have some color lasting well after the shine goes away. That was in English, but you guys know what I mean. Alright you guys, and that completes today's video. This look is so easy. I can literally do this in 5 minutes or less because it's just that simple. It's minimalistic, and it is, to me, pretty much as natural as you get. You could skip the mascara, you could skip the brows if you wanted to be more natural, but this is my go-to natural makeup look. I want to do a couple other looks like this where I kind of show you the other steps you can add to the look to make it a bit more done up natural, if that makes sense. So if you guys want to see those, give this video a thumbs up. Also, feel free to leave comments down below letting me know what kinds of videos you guys want to see from me in the future, and if you aren't already and you want to, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.